Guru Kripa Kevalam. Namaste and welcome everyone to Satsang today. Sadguru Shri Moji Baba ki Jai. How was the midweek break?
It was good.
Good? Notionless?
Some notions were getting exposed.
It's not notionless, but it's not holding. No notions are holding.
No notions are holding strongly now. How will you grab that which you already are? But a thought, a notion, claims to be a valid representation of what is. It is a mental attempt to grab at reality, but it actually has no meaning in reality. So even to say that it has meaning or no meaning doesn't mean anything actually. So it's not to come to a meaninglessness. It is that there is no meaning in the term meaning itself. And a quick way to check is whether you're still giving credence to something which has an opposite. If you're still stuck in this play of opposites, then those opposites, those ideas are seeming to cloud reality, not in actuality.
Can you give example for stuck in opposites?
Any good, bad, should be, should not be, I am doing well, I am not doing well, I am free, I am bound. Any of these positions, we can oscillate in these positions, but actually that oscillation is in a tiny box, as I've been saying. Only as far as our intellect can reach. But our intellect cannot reach our real self. It can only define our limited self. So, neither this way nor that way. And we don't have to make a way out of it. It's like, don't try to hold it with your intellect. Don't even try to grasp what I'm saying. Because if you grasp it that way, it will become another notion. Just meet this moment empty. Much more than you can ever imagine looking for. Even if you think you are looking for God, much more than our concept of God is already naturally here. Don't exchange this, what is, for any concept. That's the game. That's the game. It's just a thought, you see? Because we start empty. And the truth is here, God is here, self is here. Whatever label you want to give to the ultimate reality is just naturally here and apparent. You see? And apparent. But not apparent in the way we think it should be. Not apparent in our idea of how it should be apparent. It just is, see, undefinable. You don't have to grasp at it. You don't have to push it away. You see? You don't even have to like that, you see? If naturally something is happening to the body, it's fine. But it's not like you will find it inside this container. When you go inside, you're not going inside this container anyway. Without any grasping or not grasping, just naturally. This is yourself. Beyond any beyond, beyond any notion of beyond also. Any idea that you pick up about this is a escape, a diversion, a distraction, which is part of this play that is called the Leela. And to see that this truth is just naturally here and apparent is jnana, knowledge with a capital K. Not the concept that the truth is naturally here, that is not knowledge. The tasting of that which is naturally here. So you can play as just a thought. You know this game, most of you know. So we just empty. We allow everything to come and go as it is, without even labeling it coming, going, nothing. But if we buy into any notion, we expose it. And then I remind you that it's just a thought. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, drop it, drop it, drop it, empty, empty, empty. Anything that you grab at, that you feel is meaningful, gets your belief, say it. You can type it also online. Okay, fresh, fresh, fresh. I can't overcome my ideas about being a person, mother, daughter, human in this drama of someone that I can't overcome is just a thought. I wish to meet Ananta-ji in person. Yes, just a thought. This desire is there, just a thought. Remember that the opposite is also just a thought. So it's the boundary of the intellect as I defined it. So if you hear, okay, that is just a thought, then I don't want to meet. You see, that is also just a thought. So you have to break out of that box. I find it difficult to have a positive outlook in life. Positive, negative is just a thought. As I walked alone in the morning, I realized the gap between the word flower and the actual experiencing of it. Beloved Father, make me so silent like you that not a single desire arises to write. Still, huge ego is left here. Your grace alone can dissolve. My I, me, and my story. You notice that all of these are just notions. In a way, we've never seen a flower. We've made flowers out of our seeing. But usually the problem is that we make suffering out of our seeing. Like Maharaj said that you're not experiencing suffering, you are suffering you're experiencing. So how to extract suffering from your experience? Like this, to label, to conclude, to know.
This one who wants to know and label, is that also not a thought?
Yeah. What about awareness? Awareness is also a thought, no?
As long as we can label it as awareness, is also.
The label awareness is a thought. Consciousness, thought, person, truth, freedom, satsang, guru, ultimately thought. Disciple, separation. Is it? All labels are thought, a thought of separation. Is it? What about oneness? Not a thought? Thought. All of you are more empty than me. Just a thought.
It's very.
Got tired of exposing me.
This thinker, the thinker I mean the thinker,
The thinker is a thought or no?
yeah.
Yeah is a thought?
It's
That is a thought. We cannot even point to this. So even to say that it is circular is also just a thought. And all its opposites. Everything that I'm saying is also nonsense. It's just provisional nonsense to get rid of any nonsense that you might have. The one who does not like this game is itself a thought. Yes, and that is also a thought. And whatever positions you might be taking about this game, I don't like this or I really like this. Both in that box of opposites that I've been talking about. Are you done with defining yourself in this way? Done with all the shoulds, goods, like, dislike, good, bad, true, false, identified, non-identified, awareness, person,
Done, not done.
done, not done. But if you throw away done and not done, make sure you throw away the rest also. Otherwise the thorn we throw away first. Throw away, not throw away. What about silence? Thought. Noise. So which box are you inhabiting? You have to expose now. Empty is also just a thought.
Thought.
Huh?
Thought.
Thought is a thought. Yes. Chapter is the horn of the hair.
Chapter 8.
8? Page 86. What is it?
Get more copies.
No, I'll just read. Ribu, I shall explain to you the hollowness of the world, which is akin to the horn of a hare. This is hard to attain in all worlds. Listen with an alert mind. Whatever trace of this world one hears or one sees of it, the form that is seen and the form of seer are all like the horn of a hare. So you've not heard this before. The horn of a hare means what? Does the rabbit have a horn? No, it's just a concept, a notion, a illusory idea. So earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intellect, ego, and transcendental light are all like the horn of a hare. Destruction, birth, truth, the world, and heavenly systems, merit, sin, victory, and delusion are all like the horn of a hare. Lust, anger, greed, delusion, pride, delirium, infatuation, steadfastness, guru, disciple, teaching, and such are all like the horn of a hare. I, you, the world, etc., the beginning, the end, the middle, the past, the future, and the present are all like the horn of a hare. The gross body, the subtle body, the cause and the effect even, and what little of seen and seeing there is, are all like the horn of a hare. The enjoyer, the objects and the enjoyment, ideal and non-dual characteristics, tranquility, inquiry, happiness, are all like the horn of a hare. Ethical regulations, physical restraints, breath control, and discourses on such things, movement, motion, thoughts, are all like the horn of a hare. Ears, eyes, body, lineage, secrecy, inertia, Hari, Shiva, beginning, end, longing for emancipation, are all like the horn of a hare. The organs of knowledge, the five subtle senses. Yes. The group of organs of action, waking, dream, sleep, and relevant states are all like the horn of a hare. The 24 tattvas, which is substances, the group of four spiritual practices, homologous and heterologous groups, are all like the horn of a hare. All the worlds, all the beings, all cultures, those with true significance, all kinds of ignorance, and all types of learning are all like the horn of a hare. All castes, all communities, all holy abodes and holy waters, all the Vedas and the Shastras are all like the horn of a hare. All types of bondage, all ways of liberation, all wisdom pertaining to the Lord, all periods of time, all instruction are all like the horn of a hare. All existence, all actions, all types of association with the wise, all duality, all perception of non-existence are all like the horn of a hare. All Vedanta, all theories, all conclusions on the significance of the Shastras, the nature of true existence of all beings are all like the horn of a hare. Whatever little is comprehended, whatever world appears, whatever is heard from the Guru, are all like the horn of a hare. Whatever is thought of by the mind, whatever is willed any time, whatever is decided by the intellect, are all like the horn of a hair. Whatever is conveyed by speech, whatever meaningful talk is uttered, whatever is grasped by the sense organs, are all like the horn of a hair. Whatever object is renounced, whatever is heard or seen, one's own and others, are all like the horn of a hair. Whatever shines on account of reality, identity, and essence, and whatever is imagined by the mind, are all like the horn of a hair. Whatever is determined as the self, whatever is said to be eternal, and whatever is investigated by the mind, are all like the horn of a hair. Shiva destroys ever, Vishnu protects the three worlds, and verily the Creator Brahma builds the worlds. All these are like the horn of a hair. What is said to be the soul, whatever speech is uttered, and statements like this is life cycle, all these are like the horn of a hair. Whatever is there in the Puranas, whatever established in the Vedas, the truths of the entire Upanishads are all like the horn of a hair. Whatever told to you in this chapter is all but a horn of a hair. He who hears this secret himself becomes Brahma. Thank you all so much for being in Satsang today. Sadguru Shri Muji Baba ki
जय सद्गुरु श्री अनंत जी की जय।
Guru Kripa Kevalam.